Well, I'm pleased to say that here we are in February 2017, and the people of North and Mid Hampshire have already raised £1.3 million. I think that's a fantastic achievement. We know that once we start breaking turf and putting the builders in, we've got more than £2 million that's been pledged, which is dependent on us actually starting, and a lot of other exciting ideas that we can then pursue with an ongoing concern. From the outset, we've always said that we've got two options. Option A, our preferred option, is to coexist with the new critical treatment hospital. That's off the M3 where the A303 road comes in. And that means it will be essentially equidistant for people in the three big conurbations. So that's Basingstoke, Andover, Winchester and Alton as well, of course. And that will allow everybody equal access in terms of availability of the new centre. Our preferred option is in such a beautiful site overlooking the Hampshire Hills. I have visions of patients going in, having a wow factor when they walk in, having chemotherapy sat while they watch some birds flying in the trees nearby and so on. So I think that vision's still there for me. We've always been clear that if that fails, then plan B would be to build a cancer centre on the current site of Basingstoke Hospital. I've been involved in fundraising for a long time on different projects. What is so different about this project is that it speaks for itself. The people want it, and I think that's a clear message for all those people involved with healthcare. I think they've got to listen. I think the message is loud and clear out in the community that this is something that they want. And if I was ever at a point where I wasn't sure myself, it was resolved at a conversation I had with a patient only a week ago. And I was able to give her good news that her own cancer 5 years on was clear. And she explained to me that as wonderful as my surgery had been, that at the end of all her treatment, she was left in a heap. And it really took a lot of counselling, a lot of extra activities such as reflexology, acupuncture, all these things that we know matter. But it was sadly at the end of her treatment. And I think if we want to get one message across to the whole of the population, that what's unique, what's different, what's exciting about the Cancer Centre is that we want to incorporate all of that during the patient's journey. So that from the moment they walk into the Cancer Centre, then all these extra support mechanisms are there for them to tap into as a matter of course. So that hopefully by the end of the treatment, they're not in a heap. They've actually been sorted all the way through, and they feel supported by all the doctors and the nurses. And actually, that's my one message that I'd like to get across. We're still here, we're still fighting, and I have no doubt in my mind that we will succeed.